Welcome back to the Avery Selection Show. I'm Trey. That's Bobby. It's been about a week and a half, but if you guys only knew what we've been going through, you would understand. It's been rough. It's been rough.
A wing and a prayer.
We're taking donations for a podcast studio and equipment.
In cash.
Please, preferably. But since we talked to you last, we have some state championship winners. We have all those winners that we picked. It says last week on our thing, but it was 2 weeks ago. We have our state champion picks, and then this week we're going to be picking some college football, the football playoffs. We'll see who we think's going to win there. We also in the conference championships, we did awful. Well, I did awful. I know.
Me too.
I don't know what was going on. The conference championships were, I guess they were drunk, essentially. I guess that's what we'll go with there. But first headline we'll talk about this week, Dad. We have been talking about 13 specific FBS coaching jobs that were open. All of them been filled. So, in your opinion, we had LSU, Florida, Penn State, Auburn, Stanford, Virginia Tech, Oklahoma State, Arkansas, UCLA, Oregon State, UAB. They were all, we talked about. Which one do you think was the biggest winner?
Oh, LSU.
You still think, even after all that foo-foo that was going on?
Yeah, Lane was still the hot. He was still the hot commodity. He got a nice contract. He got a nice NIL package to spend on players. It's going to be trouble down in Baton Rouge.
And I think a lot of guys, people don't understand. People are like, well, why would they give that to Lane Kiffin? As much as a character as he is, and he is a distraction to an extent, guys love playing for Lane Kiffin. It doesn't matter where he goes. They love playing with him at Florida Atlantic when he was there. So it doesn't matter where he goes. He's going to get those high-profile guys. And then with LSU, he'll get players based on the branding of LSU. Me and Dad talked about that. A lot of guys, they don't really care who's the coach at some colleges. They just want to play there, which is what I think it should be.
Right. Yeah, LSU is one of those spots. But then you bring in a guy like Lane Kiffin on top of it. It's just the icing on the cake, so it could be a dangerous situation down there.
And then poor Dad, they've been having to go through some rocky tops over there at Memphis. We didn't have them on the list, but we had to do a coaching change there. But it seems like they got a dog and a coach. I forget his name, but it looks like I watched a couple videos on him, but he seems like a dog.
Yeah. Hey, Coach Charles Huff, man, he's a Saban protege. You know, he coached with Saban at Alabama. He coached with James Franklin at Vandy and Penn State. He mentored Saquon Barkley when he was at Penn State. He mentored Najee Harris when he was at Alabama. So he's been like a running backs coach.
And Memphis has been a hotbed for running backs.
Right. You know, Memphis, we consider ourselves running back. We got 4 or 5 still in the league playing at this moment. So, you know, he took over the worst situation in college football last year with Southern Miss. They was 1-11, and he turned them around to a 7-5 this season. So the guy can coach, you know. It might be a great fit for Memphis. I mean, I love Ryan. Man, Ryan's still cool, but this might be a great fit for Memphis.
And I think, like you said with the fit, I think culture fit as well. He seems like he's going to be, and it looks like he's going to be a no-nonsense kind of guy, too. He came in, he told him this is going to be the hardest thing you ever do. And you rarely hear college coaches say that anymore. But if he gets the right guys to buy into that, maybe Memphis finally is that top G5 team, maybe even could make that push into P4 in the next 2-3 years.
Yeah, he must be a likable coach. Like when he left Marshall, I think 25 to 30 of those guys left Marshall and went to Southern Miss with him. So that speaks a lot about it.
I don't think this could have happened back when you was playing college because y'all hated Southern Miss.
Oh, without a doubt. Yeah.
I don't know if that would have went over too well.
Nah, not the Black and Blue Bowl. No.
But there's a lot of good coaches. Florida, it's got John Summerall. I think that's a good fit there. Penn State with Matt Campbell. Auburn, to me, had one of the most underrated landings with is it Alex? It's Alex Golesh, correct? His name's Alex Golesh. I think that'll be an underrated pick there. We'll see how that taps out. Just because Auburn is another one of those teams. Kids like to play for Auburn. It's a different environment down on the plains. Even though I'm an Alabama fan, I forever hate Auburn. It's just a little bit different going down on the plains.
You know, I don't dislike Auburn. You know, I got recruited by them real heavily until they did some shady stuff. So that's why I have a dislike for them now. But hey, that atmosphere at Auburn is great. I mean, it's a great place to play.
It's tough. It's tough. It's really tough to play there.
Yeah.
We call it voodoo magic, whatever we want to call it, but it's even in basketball too. They call it the jungle, and they call it the jungle in football too. And it's a tough place to play down on the plains. So we'll see if they can kind of get back to where Auburn should be. Stanford, they got Coach Pritchard, Virginia Tech, James Franklin, Oklahoma State, Eric Morris, Ryan Silverfield heads to Arkansas, which is a step up for him. You know, Memphis, Arkansas, they're literally like right there. So it's there. You got Coach Chesney over at UCLA. Did Coach Shep, still one of my favorite hires, I think. Coach Shep getting at Oregon State. I still personally, I don't think this was a good step for him, but to be a head coach at a P5, P4, I mean, I guess you can't really go against it.
Yeah, you got to get a stepping stone somewhere. So I don't hate on that.
But it's just Oregon. It's like I feel like he could have got a little bit if he waited another year, especially if Bama can somehow win a natty this year. I think that could have maybe another year could have gave him more opportunity. But I'll never hate on guys going to get their money, especially he seems like one of a great human being. I mean, that's one of those I'm not going to complain about it. It's a good human being. Everybody seems to like him. So shout out to Coach Shep. I guess we're all Beaver fans coming into the next year.
No doubt. Yeah.
And then
I like Coach Shep.
The UAB hire, Alex Mortensen. I don't know too much about him. Do you think that's a good hire for UAB or?
It's a good hire for UAB. I still leaning towards the Bill Clark type thing, and maybe one of those high school coaches that I mentioned. But Alex Mortensen, but he'll do good. He'll do good.
So there's a lot going on in college football with the coach race. That's underway. The early Sunday window closed. There was a lot of people that got what they wanted. Alabama seemed to get what they wanted. Auburn trying to do a little thing. There's a few receivers at Auburn that are in the portal because the receiver coach is reportedly headed to Alabama. So there's jokes flying back and forth about that. Is it a step up? Is Bama getting Auburn's leftovers? What is going on? So we'll see where that takes it. But I think with Auburn's receiver coach, I think Bama could get them a good receiver in the portal out of Malcolm Simmons because he dominated in the Iron Bowl. What was it, 3 catches for like 180? So I can see them getting because they're going to need, because Jeremy Bernard's going to go, he's a senior, so he's graduating. They're going to need that clutch factor, and I think Malcolm Simmons could be that.
Yeah, they may get Malcolm, and don't be surprised if they don't get Cam.
I don't think Cam's going to. I feel like he would have gotten the portal already if he was. I think he's going. I think he's going to stick it out. But like we said, we'll see. You never know. With this day and age, you never know. Headline number 2. Fernando Mendoza out of Indiana has won the Heisman. Many people complaining. They're saying this is a down year for quarterbacks. I think he had 2,900 yards, somewhere in there, passing, when the last few have had 4,000, 3,900. When 201 or was in the race, he had like 38, 3,900. So there's a lot of people complaining about it. But that guy, after that speech, I'm a Fernando Mendoza fan. Dude seems like a class act to me.
Definitely a class act. I mean, I enjoyed his speech. And Indiana's, he's Indiana's first Heisman Trophy winner. I'm sure he's feeling kind of like Mark Ingram did when he got that first one for Alabama, So maybe he's starting something for the Indiana program and helping them out. But that's a great young man. Great speech. Great speech.
All right, but like Dad said, he did it for his mom. Most guys, they're doing it for their mom. They're going to ball out each and every time. So, just like I said, big Mendoza fan. Hopefully, if the Tide gets there, we beat you with it. Sorry about that. Headline number 3, talk about the college football playoff. We're going to do some picks from there here in just a little bit. Dad, before we say who's facing who do you think, on paper, realistically, the best chance to win the national championship this year?
Who I think will win the national championship, man.
Just
it's
overall.
Hard,
just overall.
Overall, I'm gonna say Ohio State right now.
See, I would have said that, but to me, they're kind of eh. Because last year you kind of figured they were going to do some damage when they came in, and they did. But this year it's just kind of like eh. Now, if you just throw Jeremiah Smith the ball, yeah, you're going to win.
Oh well, but I think with them losing to Indiana, they got a little revenge factor going. So
I'll go the opposite on that with you, just because to me that showed that both of them are kind of weak as they have been. They haven't really played a tough schedule, and you've got teams, Alabama, Oklahoma, who have been beating each other up. They've been beat up this whole year, and then whoever comes out of that game, I think, might have the best chance, just because the schedules have been a lot a bit tougher.
Oh well, I'll go out on a limb and say whoever wins that game might make it to the finals.
I think whoever wins that game probably will be in that. If they win, we don't know, depending on who they play. But I think the winner of that game, like you said, that's going to be one of your 2 spots in the national championship there. Just because we've talked about it, they're just tough. It's been beat up. Hopefully, guys are getting healthy. I think after this game, both teams will probably have everybody a little bit more healthy as well. So we'll see. The college football playoff, I like the 12 team. I know some people are already petitioning to go to 16, but it's just, you're never going to make people happy. Everybody always wants more, and it's, I don't know. I just wish football would just be football and we can hit each other and get it over with.
You know how it is. You get some people, Robert, they want to be a cowboy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's no denying we're from the South. That's funny.
Yeah.
Do you have
state championship games ended up about a week and a half ago in Alabama? And your 7-8 state champs are the Thompson Warriors.
We knew that. We picked that. We knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, we knew that was going to happen. Hey, and then Clay Chalk will beat Sarah Land in 6A. They the 6A state champions. We kind of figured that too. Moody.
The controversial boys. The controversial boys.
The controversial boys. You know, smoke them if you got them. But, hey, they won the 5A.
Hey, I'm not mad at that. People are overreacting about that to me. I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, hey, just without that.
I had some teammates. I ain't going to name names, but they would have lucky it was just Black and Miles.
Right. Hey, back in '86, we got tickets out the state championship game too. Right.
Nobody was sensitive back then, though.
It wasn't no social media either, so.
But you can still smell it.
No, we didn't fire them up, but you know.
Same thing. Oh, well.
Yeah. Then 4A, you know, Jackson just.
Again, back to back, putting a hurt on somebody in a state championship game.
Yeah, Jackson just did what Jackson do, man. Yeah. I like to see what they're going to do next year, but it's going to be different. Be a little different, you know. Then 3A, Mars Hill, Bayside.
Yeah, that was a good game, but they kind of broke out a little bit. Yeah.
Coastal Christian beat Lynette. We figured that too.
Oh, Rush got him another one, man. You know, Mark O'Brien, he got reinstated, by the way.
Yeah. I think Rush is going to end up back in Georgia. He want to get closer to his grandkids and all that, so I think that's where he's going back.
Okay.
And then Mapleville's beat that man in Wally.
Yeah, you called that one. You called that one.
I called it. Yeah, they had good defense down there at Mapleville.
He got hurt too, though, early in the game.
Yeah, that defense.
So, you know, that's the only high school game I was wrong on, so I'm kind of happy about that. Oh, yeah. Wait, I forgot to pull up the thing from the other week. I was 8-5. Sorry, forgot about that. I'll pull it up now, though. We were both 8-5.
What was I?
8-5.
Yeah, because these games we're going to talk about now did me in these college championship games, man. In the AAC, North Texas played Tulane. Tulane won that one.
I picked North Texas.
I got that one right. And then Duke versus Virginia. I picked Virginia, and them Duke boys. I know you picked them. Yeah.
Well, I lose one of the 2 I won. You know.
Right. Then Indiana did Old State. I picked Old State. Indiana did them.
13-10, I think.
I forgot what the score was.
It was like 13-10.
Yeah. And Texas Tech won BYU. We both picked that one, I think.
These boys started tripping. They had the game won. Jack State had the game won.
Yeah. Then Kennesaw beat Jack State.
Oh, they had the game won. They had the game.
Yeah.
That was pitiful.
And then Georgia got to Alabama. Yeah. They doubled. Yeah. It was one of them. They been a long time in coming, but they needed it.
That was one of those games.
Yeah, it was.
Talk to them. Tell them what we picking this week, Pops.
This week, you know, we got the 4 games early on. You know, the top 4 teams to get a bye in the college playoffs, but 4 teams to get to play at home. And you got this 4 games. The first game, James Madison is going to Oregon. I think Oregon's a big underdog. I mean, James Madison's a big underdog.
I was finna say, got that in 4K. I'd like for James Madison to win because the G5, they need to put up some sort of fight in these playoffs, but Oregon got too much for him.
Yeah, I'm going with Oregon. You know, the winner gets Texas Tech, so I'm going with Oregon. Alabama, Oklahoma.
This game is interesting. This game is interesting, man.
It's very interesting, but I'm gonna roll with the Tide to get back.
You see some wind gusts up to about 40 miles an hour expected.
Yeah.
I don't know. Then you talk about the guys complaining about the lights. I don't know where their heads at, man. I don't know. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Bama, but I don't know.
It may be to Bama's advantage. Make them run the ball, so they have to block.
Maybe. Hopefully so.
Yeah. Yeah, the winner of that game is get Indiana, and then Tulane goes to Ole Miss. They played early this year and got Ole Miss clobbered them. You know,
I think it's gonna. Even though all the stuff going on, Ole Miss, I still think they're too much. Too much.
Yeah, I got Ole Miss. So the winner plays Georgia, and then Miami.
So you're losing. You're losing in that one. You know, you got to get Georgia after that. So either one's losing. So it.
Yeah. And then Miami at Texas Tech.
The U.
I'm gonna go Texas Tech just to go opposite of you.
I'm gonna go with the 7th floor crew, man. If you know, you know.
Hey, Miami just might go ahead and do them in, man.
I don't know though. I say Miami, but I did write down Tech though. I did write down Tech. I think since you picked Tech, I'll give you that. I'll go Miami. I'll give you that one.
Gotcha.
But let's just keep it. Let's just keep it in writing that I had it written down as Tech. So you know.
I got you.
But yeah, then Dad talked about it. James Madison, Oregon. That winner gets. Hang on. Who did James?
Texas Tech.
And who was Miami?
I mean, I wrote that down wrong. There.
I wrote it down wrong too. I think we did this wrong.
Texas Tech. Miami playing Texas A&M.
Lord, right? come on, pops. You come on, man.
Hey man, Texas Tech, Texas A&M is all exciting.
So wait, who's playing who?
Texas Tech in the top 4.
Okay, and then so Miami's playing A&M.
Yeah.
Okay. So who are you picking now that we got it right?
I'm going with
A&M. Let's see. Yeah, I was gonna pick. I can't pick Miami against A&M though. It depends on what Tech team, A&M team. Look at you, got me doing it too. It depends on what A&M team shows up. But I'm gonna have to go A&M. Marcel Reed, he's a dog. He's a dog. I gotta go with A&M there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with A&M.
So now we got it. Oh, the Miami A&M game. Yeah.
That could be one of the best games, the Miami A&M game. So.
And then, so now I'll start it over. James Madison at Oregon, the winner there gets Texas Tech. We were a little confused there. It's okay. Alabama, Oklahoma, they get Indiana. I think the Alabama, Oklahoma, they've got the best stretch of games to get to the national championship there. The Tulane at Ole Miss gets to lose to Georgia. So whoever in that one gets Georgia. And then Miami and A&M get Ohio State. So it could be Georgia versus Ohio State or Georgia versus A&M, I think. With in that round down there, because then Alabama or Oklahoma will get Indiana versus that top part of that bracket's got the little bit of the easy. It's not easy, but the easier route.
Yeah, the easier route. I would agree with that. So, but we'll see. That's why I play the game.
I hope we didn't confuse y'all too much because I'm confused. It's okay. But it's great time of the year. Christmas next week. You'll see we got our Christmas decorations. If you hadn't already known it, I'm glad we did it this week because I didn't have them last week. But I got a whole bunch of Christmas stuff on here now. I'm excited about Christmas next Thursday. I'm excited about that. It's the holidays. Be kind to somebody. Be safe during the holidays. Hope you eat some good food. Hope you get the present that you want. And once again, it doesn't take a lot to be kind to people. Be kind, especially when it comes to these football games. We're called fans, fanatics for a reason, but you don't have to send these guys some crazy threats just because you decided to bet $1 million and lost it. That's not their fault. Be kind. These guys most of them are still kids, besides a 30-year-old that lost the Heisman, but that's a different story. But most of the time, these guys are still kids. They're playing a game that has no effect on your life personally. It's just something that we enjoy. So be kind to each other. Tell somebody you love them today. Dad, I love you. I'm glad we get to do this. Getting to talk ball. You can't complain too much. Hopefully our tech issues will get fixed somehow. Hey, if y'all see us in a studio in a month or so, don't ask any questions. Don't ask any questions. Love you, Dad. Love you guys. Until next time, we'll holler at you.